5 Taiwanese missing after scam tour. Taiwan developers face triple threat amid housing slowdown. Renaming Zhongzheng Road may cost NT $60 million. Conservative wins Polish presidential election. Protests over designer handbags threw Mongolia into political crisis. Climate activist Greta Thunberg joins aid ship bound for Gaza. Chinese customs agents crack down on Labubu Smugglers. Thailand crowned Miss World 2025.
Hello everyone, I'm Oceana. Thank you for joining us on Funday News. It is Tuesday, June 3rd, World Bicycle Day, and here are our top stories. In local news, 8 Taiwanese joined a free tour to Thailand but were trafficked to Myanmar. 5 remain missing, forced to scam others online. 3 returned after paying ransom. 1 victim warns the public not to trust fake overseas job offers, saying the scam started the moment they shared airport photos on Telegram. Taiwan's housing market is under pressure as mortgage rules tighten and Trump's tariff threats grow. Experts warn of a wave of developer bankruptcies due to cash flow issues and falling sales. April housing loans dropped 23% and mortgage rates hit a 16-year high. Over 4,000 developers have collapsed globally in the past year. New Taipei officials say renaming Zhongzheng Road would cost over 60 million NTD and affect 180,000 residents, the most nationwide. During a council session, critics argue the central government is wasting public funds and should focus on more urgent matters. And in global news, with all votes counted, the State Electoral Commission said right-wing historian Karol Nawrocki has been elected Poland's new president. PKW said Nawrocki won 50.9% of the votes, ahead of Warsaw's liberal mayor Rafał Trzaskowski, who received 49.1%. It's a sensational turnaround from the result of the first exit poll, published immediately after voting ended at 9 p.m. local time on Sunday, which showed Trzaskowski winning with 50.3% to Nawrocki's 49.7%.
As Poland's new president, Nawrocki is likely to continue using his presidential power of veto to block Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk's pro-EU program. The result is also likely to re-energize Nawrocki's supporters, the National Conservative Law and Justice (PiS) opposition, which lost power 18 months ago, giving them renewed confidence that they will be able to defeat Tusk's coalition in the 2027 parliamentary elections. Nawrocki supports traditional Catholic and family values, and is a strong advocate of Polish sovereignty within the EU. He backs continued support for Ukraine but has said he does not want to see the country join NATO and the EU during Russia's ongoing aggression.
Mongolia has been thrown into a fresh political crisis, with protesters calling for the resignation of the country's prime minister over his family's lavish displays of wealth. For 2 weeks, young Mongolians have taken to the streets of the capital, putting pressure on the prime minister, who will face a vote of confidence in his government on Monday. Democratic Mongolia is a landlocked nation of just 3.5 million people, sandwiched between the authoritarian giants, China and Russia, and the latest political crisis has put renewed scrutiny on the stability of the country's democracy.
The protests were triggered by social media posts that went viral, showing the Prime Minister's 23-year-old son's lavish engagement proposal and their apparent extravagant lifestyle. Suspicion grew over how the son accumulated such wealth, especially as Prime Minister Oyun Erdene campaigned on being from a rural, not wealthy, family. Deepening the anger is the rising cost of living and soaring inflation in the wake of Russia's war in Ukraine. Protesters have gathered in the capital Ulaanbaatar Central SKHB at Tahrir Square, calling for the president to release his finances and resign. The Prime Minister's office called the allegations of financial impropriety completely unfounded.
Climate campaigner Greta Thunberg and 11 other activists set sail on Sunday afternoon for Gaza on a ship aimed at breaking Israel's siege of the devastated territory. The sailing boat Madeleine, operated by the activist group Freedom Flotilla Coalition, departed from the Sicilian port of Catania in southern Italy. It will attempt to reach the shores of the Gaza Strip in an effort to deliver aid and raise international awareness about the ongoing humanitarian crisis.
The activists expect the journey to take 7 days, if they are not stopped. Thunberg, who became an internationally known climate activist after organizing massive teen protests in her native Sweden, had been scheduled to board a previous Freedom Flotilla ship last month. That attempt to reach Gaza by sea, in early May, failed after another of the group's vessels, the Conscience, was attacked by 2 alleged drones while sailing in international waters off the coast of Malta. The group blamed Israel for the attack, which damaged the front section of the ship, in the latest confrontation over efforts to send assistance to the Palestinian territory, devastated by nearly 19 months of war.
Unveiling their latest seizure in front of news cameras last month, 2 Chinese customs agents revealed not drugs or weapons, but suitcases full of plush toys. The stash on display included dozens of Pop Mart Labubus, the toothy, fluffy figurines that have sparked buying frenzies around the world, and in some cases brawls among fans outside shops selling them. Even in China, where Pop Mart is based and most of its toys are made, people are struggling to get their hands on Labubus.
A total of 460 Pop Mart toys have been confiscated by customs authorities across China since April. Details and footage of one seizure were posted by China's Customs Administration on social media, which stated that the toys were intended for profit by resale and were seized in accordance with the law. The post did not say whether any of the Labubu smugglers faced other legal consequences. Labubu is the brainchild of Hong Kong-born illustrator Cassing Lung, and it has quietly built a loyal following since its 2015 debut. Pop Mart's annual results show that the company's global gross profit surged by over 125% last year, while its revenue in mainland China reached more than $1.09 billion, 34% higher than in 2023.
Opal Suchataswangsi from Thailand has been crowned Miss World 2025. Miss Ethiopia was named first runner-up, followed by Miss Poland in 3rd place, Miss Martinique in 4th. Opal was previously crowned Miss World Thailand 2025 on the morning of April 22nd. The announcement was made by Taro Entertainment and TPN Global, marking a new chapter in Opal's journey in the world of beauty pageants and in the Miss World Thailand pageant.
Born on March 20, 2003, in the vibrant coastal city of Phuket, Thailand, Opal was raised in the world of hospitality as the daughter of hoteliers. A true global citizen, she is trilingual, speaking Thai, English, and Chinese. Opal has a passion for languages and international culture, developed through Chinese studies. Today, she is diving into the world of global affairs as a political science major with a focus on international relations. Beyond her academic and linguistic prowess, Opal is deeply committed to advocacy. Having undergone surgery at 16 to remove a benign breast lump, she launched the Opal for Her campaign, focusing on breast health awareness and early detection.
The answer for yesterday was C, redistribute. The government plans to redistribute wealth to reduce economic inequality. Did you answer correctly? Now let's delve into today's news. Protests over designer handbags threw Mongolia into political crisis. Number 1, landlocked. 内陆的. Nepal is a landlocked country surrounded by India and China. Number 2, sandwiched. 被夹在中间的. The small town is sandwiched between 2 large cities. Number 3, soaring. 飙升的. Housing prices have been soaring over the past year. Next, we have a multiple choice question for everyone to practice. Which answer would you choose? You can write your answer in the comment section and the correct answer will be announced tomorrow. The United Nations launched World Bicycle Day for several reasons. The first was to recognize the sheer transformative impact of the bicycle on society. World Bicycle Day is a chance to raise awareness of the benefits of cycling and promote measures to ensure better sharing of the roads. It's a chance for people to demand improvements to road safety and cycling mobility. And that's all for today's Funday News. Be sure to tune into Funday News from Monday to Friday and click the link below to join Funday for free. I'm your host, Oceana, and I'll see you next time.